my buddy and high school classmate. We're at our 25th high school reunion.
I'm into nuclear physics. That's fun. What are you up to?
I've been directing a play, John.
Well, that's good. Is it Ibsen? Chekhov? Dostoevsky?
It's Pinocchio. And I got fired, John.
Don't beat yourself up, Bill. I read the original. It's disjunctive.
I was devastated, though. I'd never been fired before. And I asked my daughter, I said, Kai, I feel so ashamed. Do you think I should go in and demand my job back and get a little respect? Or should I let it go? And she said, Dad, you haven't been yourself lately. Let it go. See, I wanted to experience the power of being a command and control director. I could show Pinocchio how to move without strings attached. And I knew the storyline, but it was a musical, and I didn't know squat about music or choreography, so I got my ass fired. Just as I was most broken down about this, most destroyed, I came across what had to be the most heavily pirated tape in southeastern Pennsylvania. It had been created by a nun. And on this tape, there was a journey that completely blew the old paradigm about power out of the water. I was so ready for this because I had failed so miserably at command and control, at trying to handle everything by myself. This tape had a 4.6 billion year journey of the Earth boiled down to 1 calendar year. There I was on January 1st. I was bulleting with the hot, fiery ball of the Earth around the sun at 90 miles per second. April Fool's Day, out comes the first life. They start pumping oxygen into the atmosphere, and it isn't until Halloween that we get enough oxygen in the atmosphere to make way for higher life forms. Now, what blew my mind was all that time, 5/6 of the time the Earth has been in existence, was just piling up oxygen until more life forms could have happened. So on November 2nd, I was interested to discover the sexual response was invented, making things infinitely more interesting on our planet. The fish swam out into the ocean on November 3rd, and the first insects crawled up on land on November 13th. The dinosaurs, to my amazement, didn't show up until the middle of December, and they checked out on a day after Christmas when the big meteor hit the Earth. Then that made way for the flowers, and the flowers made way for the mammals. But I couldn't believe that humans didn't show up until the last 3 minutes of December 31st. Do you realize how young a species we are? I mean, we haven't necessarily guaranteed our stay. But the amazing part is that 1 minute before midnight we invent farming, 1 second before midnight, the last second, we invent the steam engine. Right now, there are over 7 billion human beings on the face of the Earth, and every one of us has a unique imagination. And we're all made of the same 12 flavors of atoms that make up the crust of the Earth. We're all made of the same 12 atoms as one another. We're made of the same 12 flavors of atoms of every expression of life on the planet. So power isn't about me being myself and being in charge of the situation. Power isn't about independence. about me being the command and control director of Pinocchio, I'm beginning to realize that real power is our awareness of our interdependence that we have together and our interdependence with the planet. I never would have been open to it had I not failed so miserably at Pinocchio.